All right, guys. We are coming off the longest break I've taken from a bike in a long time. I believe it would have been 2008. I've taken 2 weeks off the bike. Whew. And I was going to do a Zwift ride, which we were going to live stream a minute ago. But yeah, my Zwift subscription has run out. So we are now full-time Training Peaks Virtual, which I've really enjoyed. Training Peaks Virtual just seems like more of a racer friendly as opposed to a video game format. You don't have the badges and the power-ups and purchasing different bikes and stuff like that. Yeah. And then the interface. There's just different things in the interface that are more racer oriented, the draft, wind, stuff like that. So yeah, 2 weeks off the bike. Gonna be probably pretty unfit. So I'm not gonna ride super hard today. We'll stay in as long as we can and finish the race. I'm pretty excited to be back on the bike. Yeah, I've definitely been in the gym, which I've moved into this room with my indoor cycling setup. Used to say Zwift setup, but now it's indoor cycling. And I have my squat rack in here and my weights. So I've been getting in here in the morning. Just found it almost 60 years old. It's getting tough. It's getting really tough to cycle to work every day, work in a warehouse, moving boxes, lifting, whatever. Very physical job. And yeah, my body just needed a break. So I took 2 weeks off and we got a lot of projects done around the house. So I focused a lot of energy on the house, and I focused a lot of energy getting some strength back. Currently, I'm on a 3-day cycle for different muscle groups. I do my chest. You get 2 days off, and then the third day you hit chest again. So it's not like Monday is chest day. Yeah, so we're splitting it up between chest day, we're doing a leg day, and then I'm doing like biceps, triceps. And we're going to incorporate back into chest day as well. Yeah, I've actually taken quite a long break from lifting weights this year. I just needed to get back into the weight room. Need to crank some weights around. So, yeah, as you get older, you got to figure out how to shuffle things, change things. You can't just keep doing the same thing you've always done. So you got to prioritize what's the most important to you currently. All right, so what's on the menu today is a loop-the-loop scratch race. Currently 32 riders so far. And I still have 8.5 minutes till the start. So at least I'm getting a little bit of a warm-up. And I don't think there's a ton of climbing. I think it was like 600 meters maybe. Yeah, so hopefully somebody will watch this and get motivated. And they'll be like, hey, maybe I should be riding my bike. Maybe I should be lifting some weights. So I think we'll live stream some more about the stuff that I do. Also driving to work now. Bought a car 2 weeks ago. And I've been carless for over a year again. So in the 7.5 years I've been in Australia, I've been carless. Well over 2 years of it. So, and I've decided instead of commuting to work every day, I'd be spending that energy in the gym. And now back to indoor cycling. I'll get back on the bike again. Just felt like it was a good time to give my body a break. After a few days, I was ready to start riding to work. And I just decided I was going to give my body a full 2 weeks off the bike and just, yeah. So we can come back stronger. One thing that doesn't change is coffee and sugar. Ugh, that was not so good. My wife likes the flavored coffees. This is vanilla flavored. Ugh, it's terrible. Oh, yeah, I don't believe I'll be drinking one of those again. Yuck. Ugh. All right, up to 36 rounds. So that's really good. We'll say the last time I rode Training Peaks virtual on this old iMac, it was very jittery. So I went and moved the router. I moved it up in the office a little bit higher. So I don't know if it's a connection issue, but I do believe my tablet my tablet was fine. It's just this old laptop. This thing is whatever, how many years old? 12 years old, maybe. And unfortunately, my tablet was dead. I haven't used it. It's just been sitting there for weeks. So it's charging. Yeah, so moving forward, I'm actually going to plan a little better. We'll do the tablet. That way you can see what the screen's doing, and then I got the camera. You can see me sweat. All right, 4 minutes, 30 seconds. All right, 2 more people have joined. 38. Which should be close to 50 by the time this starts. Well, I get the feeling there's going to be a really big lag. Just as I was going through the interface, when you click on something, it was definitely taking a few seconds. All right, I'm actually just looking at the profile now. So it looks like we're going to finish on the track. We're starting on the track, then we do 1, 2, 3, a couple little lumpy bumps in the course, and then it looks like a little bit of a climb to the finish. Not steep, there's no colored, so it's probably got to be around 2 to 3%. And it looks like we'll do either half a lap or a lap on the track to finish. It's just like Paris-Roubaix or something. We finish on the track. All right, and as usual, when we start the race, I'll put in a really big gear and just really try and keep the heart rate down at first. So it looks like we have a little bit of a downhill, which is the climb we're going to finish on. So we'll get to see the finishing climb as we descend it out of the velodrome. It's always nice when you get to see the finish. Unless they change the finish after you do the start of a race, which happened to me in Stowe, Vermont one year. Early in my racing career, we start the race, I had seen the finish, and I just remember at the top of the mountain, came into the ski area parking lot, and I start sprinting with a few other guys that were left. There was a small group of us at the front, and I'm sprinting, and then I don't see the line. They had moved it about 200 meters to the end of the parking lot. Still ended up winning one of my biggest races, one of my big early wins in my career. That was a fun day. Really good legs, man. It's nothing like racing when you have good legs. Yeah, so now that we have a car, a bike rack, yeah, we're going to start doing some more races. And unfortunately, my outdoor bike is here on the indoor cycling. So we're starting to look at bikes, but I won't purchase one until I get back from my trip to the States. So I'll be going to the US for 3 weeks. Get to visit my family, which is really cool. It's been a year already since I went last time. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm not going to do any huge expenditures. All right, yeah, we got a huge lag. Yeah, my countdown is skipping 2 to 4 seconds. I'm not even getting to see all the numbers. So yeah, this is going to be ugly. Hopefully it straightens itself out a little bit. Yeah, because I'm not going to know where I am. Yeah, definitely a connection issue. Not moving. It's going to be extremely disappointing if I don't get to at least, yeah, it's just unrideable at the moment. Hopefully it keeps me in the group. Whoa. 200 riders. Yeah, I guess we got 50. connection seems to have stabilized. Yeah, I don't know how to get a draft. There we go. All right, group going off the front. Too glitchy for me to do anything. And I have no draft. All right. All right. Started glitching. It was impossible. It's only a matter of time. So I find myself alone again. Yeah, there are groups all over the road. Like I said, we're going to finish the race no matter what. Position 14 out of 193. In those circumstances, not too bad. Trust me, it's going to get worse before it gets better. Push is next week. Looks like we're all back together. 18 in the lead group of 192. Yeah, I might pull the plug at 20 minutes. I've hit 170 heart rate, 157 average. Probably do another 3 minutes. And just roll in the last 8 miles. Give us some more time on the bike. A good 20-minute effort after a almost 15-minute warm-up. Pretty solid. And then a nice 20-minute cool down. 25-minute chill. Might give us an hour. So, about perfect. About 2.5 minutes at this pace. You always listen to your body. Train smart. Also don't want to get caught up in trying to win the race. 2 more minutes. I'm not interested in hitting those series of climbs ahead of me full of gas. So a minute and a half. And heart rate of 158, 159. It's perfect. 160. 1 more minute. It's a little surge going on. Let's just cover this one. Oh, we're at 163. And 30 more seconds. All right. Ten seconds. We're in position 3, 2. Gonna pull out in position 1. Right there. Beautiful. All right, we called it. Leading 192 riders. Now, let's go let them go. Beauteous. Now we want to hold about 160 watts, 160 to 170. And we'll do this for the last 7 miles. I believe much of this lag is coming from the settings on my computer. I probably have the graphics set way too high, and it's really trying to give me better graphics, but doesn't have a processing speed to make it happen. So we'll go in, we'll mess with the settings, and see if we can't get a little better user interface. And just let every group go. Just keep your eye on your watch. That's it. I glitched bad enough. So we'll put them 5 seconds up the road. It's all about smart training. So my zone 2 is between 160 and 190 watts. So definitely want to keep it under that 190. And there goes another group that's just going to disappear. I'm in it. Poof! They're gone. They're all just going to disappear. There they go. Yeah. We'll do some settings changes and try it again. Is this fun? Yeah, it's all right. I have a feeling we might finish dead last. I've had 113 people pass me so far. 115. Shoot, there they go. Can't finish dead last. Now we'll keep it under 200 minutes. Don't want to be coasting either. Despite the glitch in the screen, I'm feeling the hills relatively smoothly. I do believe we're going to finish dead last. There's still 5 miles to go. Now I had 150 riders past me. All right. It's enough. Let's see what it takes to sit in this group here. Whew. Everybody's here. Everybody's gone. Where am I? from here, from there, and gone. It's just stuck me off the back. Yeah, glitching's just getting worse as time goes on. I must just stop getting some time on the bike. What's interesting is all the settings that I did on my tablet and on my phone don't transfer over to the computer even though you sign in with the same login. Or it could be the huge update. This thing updated for about 5 minutes when I first turned the computer on after 2 weeks. And then I did do a reset. Restarted the computer. See if that would help. To no avail. It's going to be display settings. I really will. I'm going to unplug it from the TV. I don't think that would have an effect. But gotta try everything. Is it just a lag going onto the TV? Oh! It is. Huh. There's a little lag there. I need to try a different USB cable. Yep. Yeah, we might have just found out what's going on. Oh, yeah. It's the HDMI cable. All right. All right. Yep. All right. Makes it a little easier. Just put a little better HDMI cable on here and see if that helps. All right, so this puts a little more emphasis on getting a cycling table. Oh, I can just have the laptop here. I can put some cycling YouTube videos on in the background, or a movie, or Spotify. Yeah. All right. Definitely need to put cycling table a little bit back up on the list. That way we don't need the cable. I've just ordered one 3 times. Order's gone through, and then it's been rescinded because it was out of stock. 3 different companies were using the same 3PL. Who never put it out of stock. Yeah, it was like My Deal, Decathlon Sports, and there was one other one. It was Catch. Ordered it from 3 different places. At least one got a refund in about 1 to 2 weeks. Telling me it was out of stock. See if we can't find us a cycling table or just a standing desk. See if we can't find one on Marketplace. So time-wise, we're about perfect. 1.3 miles with a little bit of a climb. And we want to do about 7 more minutes in race. That'll give us an hour. Beauteous. All right. And we ciphered out what the glitch was. Never claimed to be the sharpest tack in the box. Ooh. Can I actually go from first to last in one race? I'm at 182 out of 192. So we went from first to 182nd. Can't blame it on the glitch. Blame it on smart training. We're going to be going up this last slope up to the velodrome. So I'm not racing for 180th place. This is not going to happen. I'm just going to chill it out here. Just keep it in the blue. Yeah, so this final climb is 2%. Oh no, I've done it. I'm 191st out of 192. Oh, come on, where's the last person? Got about half a mile to catch me. Come on. Come on, guy or gal. Where are you at? I'm not going to stop. You got to catch me. Oh, wait. Wow, the last guy's 5 minutes behind me. All right. That is the most impressive ride I think I've ever done. I'm so impressed with myself. I'd say it's the most disciplined ride I've ever had in my entire life. It'll also be interesting to see how far around the track we go for the finish. And little Gio d'Italia on the TV. Look, we're on the track. Zoom. That's pretty much a full lap around the track. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Woo! 192nd place. I've done it. Gone from first to last place. Ah, amazing. All right, on that note, I'm going to fix my setup here, and then I'll see you guys in the next one. That's good time.